Welcome back to our channel HD Ultra Rare Coins. Please watch the complete video. Only ultra rare coins information, value, worth and history updates. Today's video, we'll be exploring the value and worth of the 1996 United States 1-cent coin. Whether you're a collector or simply curious about the value of the coins in your pocket, stick around as we break down what makes this penny unique, its history, and its current market value. The 1996 1-cent coin, like many U.S. pennies, features the iconic design of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, which has been a hallmark of the penny since 1909. The reverse, known as the Lincoln Memorial design, shows the Lincoln Memorial Building, a design used from 1959 until 2008. The 1996 penny is made primarily of zinc with a thin copper coating. The composition of the penny changed in 1982 from being mostly copper to mostly zinc, which makes modern pennies much lighter. When looking at your 1996 penny, pay attention to the mint mark. These mint marks indicate where the coin was produced. No mint mark means it was minted in Philadelphia. D mint mark means it was minted in Denver. S mint mark indicates it was minted in San Francisco, but these are typically proof coins, meaning they were made for collectors and not for general circulation. The 1996 penny had a very high mintage. Philadelphia minted over 6.6 billion coins, Denver minted over 6.5 billion coins. Because of these massive numbers, 1996 pennies are not rare, making them quite common in circulation. As of now, the 1996 penny in circulated condition is still worth its face value of 1 cent. $2.5 million. However, if you have a penny in uncirculated or mint condition, its value can increase slightly for collectors. Here's a breakdown of what they might be worth: face value between 10 cents and 50 cents, depending on the condition and quality of the coin. If you have a proof version of the 1996 penny with an S mint mark, it could be worth around $2 to $5, depending on its quality. Errors and varieties can significantly increase a penny's value. While 1996 pennies are generally common, if you happen to find a coin with a minting error, such as an off-center strike, die cracks, or doubling, its value could be much higher. Error coins are always in demand by collectors, and they can fetch anywhere from a few dollars to hundreds, depending on the rarity of the error. So, while the 1996 penny is usually worth just 1 cent, it's always worth keeping an eye out for those uncirculated or proof versions, or even better, those rare error coins that could add more value to your collection. Today, we're going to talk about the 1998 United States 1-cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln penny. We'll dive into its history, key features, and, of course, its potential value and worth in today's market. Let's start with a quick overview of the coin. The 1998 Lincoln cent features Abraham Lincoln's iconic portrait on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. This design has been in circulation for over a century, making it a beloved part of U.S. currency. On the reverse, we have the Lincoln Memorial, which was first introduced in 1959 to replace the wheat design. Look closely, and you can even spot the statue of Lincoln in the center of the memorial, a cool hidden detail. This 1-cent coin is made primarily of zinc, with a thin coating of copper, following the change in composition in 1982. It weighs 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. In terms of mintage, the 1998 Lincoln penny is far from rare. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 5.2 billion of these pennies, and the Denver Mint struck an additional 5.2 billion with the D mint mark. So, in total, more than 10 billion of these coins were produced in 1998. With such high production numbers, the 1998 penny is relatively common, especially in circulated condition. However, it's not just the mintage numbers that determine a coin's value. Condition and any unique errors can play a big role in its worth. Now, let's get to what everyone wants to know. The value. In circulated condition, the 1998 penny is typically worth face value, just 1 cent. $2 millions. You'll find these in change or rolls of coins, and they're quite easy to come by. However, in uncirculated condition, where the coin has been well preserved with no signs of wear, the value can increase. An uncirculated 1998 penny, especially in higher grades like MS-65 or MS-67, can be worth anywhere from 50 cents to a few dollars. Higher grade examples can fetch even more, depending on the market and demand. Here's where things get really interesting. Some 1998 pennies have known errors or variations, which can significantly increase their value. One of the most sought-after errors is the wide AM reverse variety. In most 1998 pennies, the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse are close together. However, in the wide AM variety, the letters are spaced further apart. These error coins can fetch anywhere from $20 to over $100, depending on their condition. Another error to look out for is the double die variety, where parts of the design are doubled due to a minting error. While these are rarer, they can also command a premium, especially in uncirculated condition. If you're wondering how to identify the wide AM error, you'll need a magnifying glass. Take a close look at the letters A and M in America on the reverse. If there's a noticeable gap between the two letters, you may have the rare wide AM variety on your hands. For double die errors, look for doubling in areas like the date, Lincoln's face, or the lettering. These small details can make a big difference in value, so it's worth examining your coin closely. To wrap things up, the 1998 Lincoln penny is a common coin, but that doesn't mean it's without value. While most are worth just face value, uncirculated examples and error coins like the wide AM variety can be worth much more. If you have a 1998 penny, take a closer look. You never know if you're holding onto a valuable piece of history. As always, if you're unsure about your coin's condition or value, consider having it graded by a professional coin grading service. Today, we'll dive into the history, value, and worth of the 2001 United States of America 1-cent coin. Is it just worth a penny, or could it be worth more to collectors? Let's find out. The 2001 penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which has been in circulation since 1909. The iconic design features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, created by Victor David Brenner. The reverse side, until 2008, displays the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to commemorate Lincoln's 150th birthday. This penny was struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Let's take a closer look at the technical details of the 2001 Lincoln cent. It weighs 2.5 grams and is made of copper-plated zinc, consisting of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. This composition has been standard for U.S. pennies since 1982, when the U.S. Mint transitioned from the mostly copper pennies of the past. In terms of production, the 2001 1-cent coin is far from rare. The Philadelphia Mint struck over 4.9 billion coins, while the Denver Mint produced about 5.2 billion. These numbers mean that the 2001 penny is not hard to find, but condition and specific varieties can make certain pennies more valuable. So, what's the value of a 2001 penny today? Well, in circulated condition, it's still worth just 1 cent. However, uncirculated or mint state coins, especially those graded MS-65 or higher, can fetch a premium from collectors. For example, a 2001 penny in mint condition can be worth around 50 cents to $2 depending on the grade. Certified examples with top-tier grades can go for even more, sometimes up to $15. Keep an eye out for coins that are well preserved or have interesting toning, as these could command a higher price. Now, this is where things get interesting. If you're lucky enough to find a 2001 penny with an error, it could be worth significantly more. Some examples include off-center strikes, double dies, or coins with planchet errors. These kinds of mistakes can increase the value of your penny to anywhere between $10 and even $100 or more, depending on the severity and type of the error. If you want to check the value of your 2001 penny, start by examining its condition. Is it heavily circulated or does it still have its original luster? Then, check for any errors or unique features. Finally, if you think you have a high-quality or error coin, consider getting it professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. While most 2001 pennies are only worth their face value $1.5 million, a well-preserved coin or one with an error can be worth much more. Whether you're collecting for fun or hoping to find a rare gem, it's always exciting to discover the hidden value in everyday coins. Today, we're diving into the world of the 2002 United States 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln Cent. Whether you're a collector, someone who found this penny in their change, or just curious about its value, you've come to the right place. Historical images of Abraham Lincoln, a brief timeline of the Lincoln Cent series, and a zoom in on the coin's design. The Lincoln Cent has been in circulation since 1909, celebrating the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 2002 penny is part of the Memorial Reverse series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. On the front, or obverse, we have the familiar bust of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor D. Brenner, while the reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. The 2002 penny on a scale, next to a ruler, highlighting its weight and dimensions. Now, let's talk about the coin specifications. The 2002 Lincoln Cent is made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, with a weight of 2.5 grams. It has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters and a smooth edge. These pennies were produced by two U.S. mints, Philadelphia and Denver. The ones from Philadelphia have no mint mark, while Denver pennies are marked with a small d under the date. A chart showing the mintage numbers for the Philadelphia and Denver mints. In 2002, the Philadelphia mint produced over 5.6 billion 1-cent coins, while the Denver mint struck over 4.9 billion pennies. With such high mintage numbers, the 2002 penny is relatively common in circulation today, meaning most of these coins don't carry a high numismatic value unless they are in exceptional condition. Someone finding a 2002 penny in their pocket change. So, if you find a 2002 penny in your pocket change, what's it worth? In circulated condition, like most pennies, it's worth its face value of 1 cent, $1.30 millions. However, if you have an uncirculated or high-grade coin, its value may be higher. A professional coin grading scale, showcasing an uncirculated 2002 penny under magnification. Now, for collectors, the value depends on the coin's condition. Uncirculated examples graded mint state 65 can be worth around 50 cents to $1. Coins in mint state 67, the highest grades, can fetch anywhere from $20 to $50. These prices can fluctuate based on market demand and rarity of the specific grade. Close-up of a penny with a minting error, like a double die or off-center strike, another exciting thing to watch for are mint errors. If you happen to come across a 2002 penny with errors like an off-center strike, a double die, or any other noticeable minting mistake, its value could increase significantly. Some error pennies can sell for $100 or more, depending on the type and severity of the error. The 2002 penny spinning on a table, with a collection of pennies surrounding it. To sum up, the 2002 US penny is mostly worth face value in circulated condition. But if you find one in high grade or with an error, you could have a little treasure on your hands. Always remember, condition is key when it comes to coin collecting. So, if you're serious about determining the value of your coin, consider having it graded by a professional. Today's video, we're diving into the history, value, and worth of the 2003 United States 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln penny. If you're wondering how much this common coin is worth today, stick around to find out. Let's start with a quick look at the design of the 2003 1-cent coin. The obverse, or front, features the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design has been on the penny since 1909, celebrating Lincoln's 100th birthday. On the reverse side, we have the Lincoln Memorial, which has been featured on pennies from 1959 up until 2008, before the design changed in 2009. If you look closely, you can even spot a tiny engraving of Lincoln sitting inside the memorial. Now, let's talk about mint marks. The 2003 penny was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. If your penny was minted in Philadelphia, it will have no mint mark. The Denver minted penny will feature a small D under the date, and the San Francisco minted coin will have an S, which means it's a proof coin. typically struck for collectors. When it comes to the value of a 2003 1-cent coin, the condition plays a major role. If you have a heavily circulated coin, like the ones you find in everyday change, its value will most likely be its face value, 1 cent $1 million. However, if you have an uncirculated or mint state penny, the value can be higher. In mint state condition, which means the coin has no wear or damage, a 2003 penny from Philadelphia or Denver might be worth around 30 cents to $1, depending on its grade. The 2003 proof pennies from the San Francisco Mint, marked with an S, are more valuable. These were struck with higher quality and intended for collectors. In perfect proof condition, a 2003 S penny can be worth around $2 to $5. Key factors affecting coin value. To sum it up, the factors that affect the value of your 2003 penny are its condition, whether it's a regular or proof coin, and its mint mark. While most 2003 pennies are worth their face value, uncirculated or proof coins can bring in a bit more. Encourage viewers to check their coins and subscribe. So, if you have a 2003 penny lying around, check the mint mark and condition. Who knows, you might have a valuable one. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want more coin content, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more updates on coin values, history, and collecting tips. See you in the next video. Happy collecting!